about eating right, I quote it because there's so many different things you can do to eat right, right? Um, get in some whole foods, get your protein in. I'm a calorie deficit, lower carb type, but there's other different ways. Pretty much like keto, paleo, carnivore. You know, I've done it, um, but that's one of the things that's under the health is wealth, wellness, fitness umbrella. That man, when you do that, and we know that's what should be done, you will either get labeled or accused. Real man. Cats will be like, man, that's boring. You gotta have balance, man. That can't be fun, man. That's lame. You too strict. You obsessed. And you do those things to see your results, or somebody gonna accuse you of being on steroids or TRT, all while knowing that if they just got that eating right part in check, they might see those results, but they don't want to though. That's the only area under that same umbrella to where people, when they say consistency, they'll be talking about the workout. Let me get up, let me go work out, let me go for my walk, let me go for my run. But the eating right part, it's separate. But if you're consistent with the eating right part and the working out, right? Just even your consumption for what you look at, scrolling, or people you're around, if you're consistent in those areas, you, you'll see your results. I think it's because of the message, though, man. Um, Now it's about the announcement, content, views, likes, analytics, stuff like that. The message itself has gotten kind of, you know, gotten murky because, like for me, I'm not going to come on social media and tell you what you should do. I'm more of a lead by example type. This is what I do. Check it out. If not, then like leave. But you got people that don't know your health background. And we're in a vulnerable time right now to where I think the average person would like to be in better shape. We also know that, a lot of people don't have access to healthcare like that. And if they do, a lot of people don't go. Let's just call it what it is. So, we come to social media to try to find the answer. That's why you'll see in certain like Facebook groups, we already know the information about eating better. But you'll go to that group because you know if you ask that question, somebody gonna be able to relate to you. And that's gonna become your social media best friend, right? 20 people. What should I do? Why can't I lose weight? People would be like, calorie deficit, man. Stop eating sugar, blah, blah, blah. And then somebody be like, well, I eat what I want, but I do hip hop abs every Saturday. You go, oh yeah, put me on. It's crazy, man. And I just, regardless on who like these posts, who don't, I just never want to be that type of messenger, right? I'm gonna come on here, I'm gonna loop you in with my motivational captions, and I'm gonna do this, guys. And I want you to believe in me. And I ain't made no behavioral change. And then I'm gonna come back on here and I'm gonna tell you why I didn't stick to what I came on here in the first place to get you to follow me. And then I'm gonna be like, it's okay if you don't do it because I didn't do it and I slipped. And I'm not saying people don't slip. That's not the point I'm trying to make. It's that I don't know you, right? Me slipping, deciding to binge drink or eat or whatever, and you doing it is different. I might be good. You might do it and mess around and have a health scare. Because, like I said before, we don't check on that stuff. So that's why I'm very, I scrutinize those messages. Man. Don't get me wrong. I've been posting since 2014. I understand it. I was fat. I was dialed in on that alcohol. So when you're able to change from that and people see the change, yeah, you get a little bit of dopamine buzz from it. But me personally, like, I want to see people do things. Like, I want to see people stick to the goal. So when I just see people go through the same cycle over and over again, and I'm about to do this, and then you posting pictures of like the scale, and there's no difference after a while. I just can't rock with it, and it's not because I have issues with that person in particular. I know how tough all this is, but that's why I don't. I'm not on social media like that when it comes to, when I'm not on my game, and that falls into the social media trap. It's like, man, people only post their wins. Nah, but I have a responsibility. I think if I'm talking to you about health, I'm old school to where I think you got to look like you know what you're talking about. I'm not saying everybody does. There's people out here with plenty of knowledge, but it's just so much information, so much misinformation, just being funneled out. You know why that is, though? You know why I'm so particular about that message? Is because, for one, you can Google what's the number one cause of death. You're going to see heart disease. Go on, Google it. I'll wait, right? And you can also type in, what can I do to prevent heart disease? And it'll tell you, if you list pretty much every preventative um, issue, hypertension, stuff like that, it'll say exercise, eat right. It's always there. Yet we know what the things are. We've seen them over and over again over the years, and we still don't talk about them. Like none of that stuff catches on like a new dance trend, a new shared meme of some celebrity getting in trouble, and it's just crazy. All this other stuff that goes on, we can't control. But the very thing we can control, something that's so simple as to what you decide to eat, drink, not drink, we don't want no part of it. And we think, you know, by just ignoring it, that ain't gonna happen to me based off what we see on them stats. I just personally don't do that. Plus, I'm a father, dude. And I ain't about to come on social media lying like I deserve some Father of the Year award. I'll be messing up a lot. But I need my word to be taken seriously. And like, for example, when I go grab my son, I be like, "Hey, man, let's get a workout in." He go like this. I know he be wanting to cuss. Fuck you, man. Fuck you in that gym. But he's seen nothing but that. And I would not allow him to see anything otherwise. Because for one, I made it normal. He's never gonna see a drink in my hand ever again. Right? That was the main reason I stopped drinking. I'm not just about to eat and glutton out, then get on here and be like, look, y'all watch me, I'm about to lose some weight. Then behind the phone, I'm showing him the truth, a lie. I wouldn't be able to look at myself in the mirror, man. Not to say, relax, I'm not saying anybody in particular is doing that, but it is being done. So yeah, um, yeah, he probably see that Saturday refeed when I sit there and eat the Power Crunch par joints, the Fig Bar. That's the extent of it, though, man. Because regardless on what he goes into this world and becomes, I want him to see that, right? Whether he emulates it or not is one thing, but that I want that to be the lasting memory. So yeah, by sticking to it, yeah, you won't always be like, man, so what, dude? I'm not around people like that anyway. It's not because I'm like antisocial. If you know me, like personally, I play too damn much. Like seriously. Like, don't fall in front of me or have some type of mishap, because I'll remind you. I'll remind you on your wedding day. Hey, man, during the speech, man, my guy right here getting married, man. I'm happy for you both. Hey, remember that time you fell or you peed on yourself in Tijuana? So it's not that I'm antisocial. I'm just not around people like that because I believe in like frequencies and different energy. I can't be around a complainer. Not to say, a lot of people take that the wrong way, but life is already tough. We all got a lot of stuff going on. So I'm supposed to take on your stuff, still be able to deal with my stuff, and then still try to be great. So I don't do it, man. I think we get one life. We're here to do a job, have a purpose. It's up to you, how you do that. I got just as much stuff going on as the next person. People see a certain life and they think, oh, he good. And will discredit all the hard work. Like the eating right part. You've been sending workouts for years, but they will ignore the eating right part. It's hard to talk better. You want to eat right. You want to start a business. You want to join the military, lead the military. Here they come. Just right. No solution. No better alternative. Just it's popular to talk crap now, man. Like I said the other day, man. Support. There's no written rule that the support has to come with shade. The support can just come with support by itself, man. But that's why, like, I'm not. You don't like when you don't want to go somewhere or be around people. That's the first thing a lot of people say. They'd be like, "Man, you antisocial." Nah, I have no. I feel no need to be social around people that I can't be myself around. A lot of people think it'd be fat shaming. It don't. It'd be fit shaming or somebody trying to pressure you to do something that you've worked hard to remove yourself from or try to make you feel bad. You know how many rooms I've been in with people that have been all that education, though, but here's the shut up. Like, crazy world, man. You hear my shoulder? Oh my god. It's like cartilage in there.